I'm called Deb. I've been running Greyhound and Lurcher Rescue now for 11 years. And we're one of the biggest homing centres in the north of England, and we rehome lots of these lovely dogs. Most of them are strays, most of them are kicked out on the streets, although we do take a few off trainers and owners. The majority are just abandoned.
And so do they come to you via pounds, or how do you?
The majority come out of pounds.
Yeah.
And we can pick up 4, 5, 6 a week from the stray kennels.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And how have things changed over the course of the 11 years? I mean, did you presumably start off quite a small operation?
Yeah. I started off with just about 16 dogs, and now in the kennels, and now we've got generally around 80. It can go up to 100 at some times, but we generally run with about 80 dogs.
And do the industry contribute any funding? I mean, do they help you out financially?
Not a penny. Not one penny.
In terms of the pressure that you're under in terms of rehoming dogs, is it getting better? Is it getting easier? Are fewer dogs coming in, or is it?
No, it's actually getting a lot worse. They are saying, that they've got all these homing schemes and all the dogs go and live happily ever after. It's an absolute load of rubbish. They've only got very limited space in their rehoming schemes, and if they can't get them into the rehoming schemes, they just kick them out on the streets anyway. I mean, I've got more registered dogs in our kennels because they can't get them into homing schemes, because A, they won't pay £300 to put them in, and B, they won't wait 6 months, so they'd rather just kick them out on the streets. This last sort of 2 months we've had 21 dogs in at our kennels. Sorry, last 6 weeks we've had 21 dogs in, and most of those are strays, and it's going up every month. A lot of them aren't registered as well, you see. I mean, everybody thinks because they've got tattoos in their ears they're registered. Well, a lot of them aren't. So for every one that you get in that might be NGRC registered, you get 5 where there's no record of them, ever. So, and they just, everybody just ignores those because you can't prove where they've come from.
Presumably, for every, say, 100 dogs that are born, not all of ththose are good enough to race.
No.
So dogs go missing in that period of their life as well. Do you get any of those kind of dogs coming to you?
Yeah, I got a pup probably about a year ago now. She just wasn't any good. She was too small. We got her, but I had to really try to get her because she would have been put down. But we get a lot of young ones, sort of 12, 13, 14 months old, that just aren't any good, don't want to chase, too slow, too small. We get a lot of young ones through.
The Animal Welfare Act, I think, was introduced in 2007. Have you noticed any sort of difference that might have had in terms of the way dogs are treated, because it sort of imposes a duty of care on the owner of the dog?
Well, as far as Greyhound's concerned, it's an absolute waste of the paper it's written on. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. They don't care about the dogs and nobody will prosecute them. It means nothing. Waste of time.